Okay then guys, little introduction to scientific notation then. Basically the rule is here. To write a number in scientific notation, what we do is we write it as a times 10 to the power n. N's a positive or negative integer, and a is a number between 1 and it can equal 1, but it can't equal 10, so it's between 1 and 10, but it cannot touch 10, but it can equal 1. So let's best explain with examples or by examples then. Let's have a look at the first one then, shall we? And see how we'd write this one in scientific notation. Now we want a number between 1 and 10, so can you see that the 2.79 is between 1 and 10, isn't it? So that's where we want the decimal point to be, don't we? So let's just write that down, 2.79463. Now we want to times that by a power of 10. We don't know what the power will be, do we? But if we look at this then, what do we times this by? In terms of tens to get back to this? Well, we want to move the decimal place from here forward once, forward twice. And when we move the decimal point forward from 2, say, to 27, and then from 27 to... we're timesing by 10 successively, aren't we? So this is where we times by 10 twice. So here, quite conveniently, we can just change that to a 2. So there we are, that's it. It's equal to that. So let's have a look at another example now. So what would we do here? Well, you can see the numbering between 1 and 10 would be 4 point, can't you? That's not difficult to see. 4.781. Now, what do we do to the 10 here? What will it be? Well, we want it here, and at the moment it's here. So we want it here, and to get to this original number, we would need to go back once. So that's like dividing by 10, not times in. Back twice, that's divide by another 10, and back another 10. So we go back 3 places, don't we? See it once, twice, 3. So we divide by 10 each successive time, or times by 10 to a negative power. The -3 index comes in here. So when we say divide by 10 cubed, we mean times by 10 to the -3. That's just notation. Because 10 to the -3 is just another way of writing 1 over 10 cubed. So that's what we mean when we say that. So we're dividing by 10 3 times to move that decimal spot place back from here once, twice, 3 times. So 0.004781 then was equal to 4.781 times 10 to the -3. So I hope you can see how easy it is to do. And I'm just going to, now I've done it long-windedly, I'm just going to do it quickly now, just to show you how easy it is. Okay, so let's look at these examples afresh then. 279.463. We know the decimal point needs to go here. So let's do that then. So it'll be 2.79463. We have to times it by a power of 10 to move the decimal place. 2 point, to get to our, we want it here. To get back to our original number from this, we'd need to go forward once, forward twice to 279. Forward twice, move the decimal place forward twice, you times by 10 squared. Similarly, if you look at the next example, it's easy to see that we want to write that as 4.781. Now, the 4 point, to go from this number, which the decimal point is here, to back to our original number, we need to go back once, back twice, back 3 times. So we times it by 10 to the power, back 3, -3. And that would move the decimal point back the 3 spots to here. This moves it forward 2 spots to here, which is where we want it to be. So that's it then. That's scientific notation. They're all the same as that. Variations on the same theme. So all the best in this section, and look forward to catching you in another section. Cheers!